Star Wars The Old Republic patch 1.2, or as I like to call it, the Jesus patch, is just around the corner. At today's Guild Summit, Mr. Daniel Erickson had some more insights and a little more info to tell us on the line. I got Mr. Scott Hawks to give us the lowdown. Scott, what was the most impressive new bit of information nuggets that you can tell me?
Well, after being bombarded with information like it was falling out of the sky like rain, probably amongst just the legacy system, probably the most interesting aspect of it is how you're going to be able to unlock abilities in your characters and transfer them across.
Transfer them across to what?
Well, you'll be able to do crazy things like you'll have your main character and you'll get to chapter 3 is what you need to get to, and you'll unlock what's called the heroic ability. And his heroic ability will be something like, if it's warrior, it'll be force choke.
So my companion can force choke? What?
Not quite, no. You'll be able to force choke, but you'll be able to do it on your ults. So if you've got an Imperial agent running around and questing and all the rest of it, every now and again he's going to be able to force choke a mob. But I'm afraid you're not going to be able to do it in Hutball.
Why not? Why can't I do it in Hutball? Isn't it just like another ability?
No, it's not. What's going to happen is that these abilities are only unlocked through what's called a heroic moment. You know, those times when everything just goes right for you. The only times those can happen is if you have a companion out. So in war zones, in operations, and in full flashpoint groups, you can't have your companion out, so you won't be able to use your legacy unlocked heroic moment, heroic ability.
What are these like heroic moments? I'm kind of confused. Is this like a Mortal Kombat, like finish him? Is this like some crazy finishing move or something that's gonna flash across my screen? I don't get it.
It's essentially, it's simply, there's going to be a long cooldown. They don't want you basically running around on your bounty hunter and shooting purple lightning out all the time, because that'll kind of, I don't know,
be awesome. Now my dreams are shattered.
Well, I'm afraid so. Yeah, you can't light up the entire place all the time. So they want to put it on a cooldown, and what's essentially going to happen? That long cooldown will be fixed to you having a companion. So if you're out doing questing, open world questing, they're not worried about that sort of balance there. They just want to make it fun. So you'll be able to use those heroic moments here and there. I think you're going to be able to decrease the cooldown using legacy unlocks. One of the many legacy unlocks.
I was just gonna say, it's like, so unlocks that affect unlocks that affect unlocks. So it sounds like there's levels upon levels of how many. Do we know how many unlocks they're actually adding?
A ridiculon amount of unlocks.
Ridiculon is that
ridiculon?
Is that a British term? Is that like something that we don't know about here?
Yeah, that's a British term because a British person just made it up.
Nice.
It's it's incredible the amount of different things. First of all, through the chapters, chapter 2 global unlock class buffs. So if you've got, say, Hunter's Moon, the class buff, you unlock that. You can then use it on your other toons, and it rolls into the buffs that they've got for those classes. So you've got both buffs going on at the same time. There's things like you're going to be able to unlock training dummies for on your ship, both a flashpoint and a warzone training dummy. There's the abilities, there's this, there's that, there's just about everything. It's honestly, if I was to go through all of them right now, we'd need a lot more time.
Did they actually go through them all in the panel? Did they actually go through the ridiculon amount of unlocks?
Yes, they did go through at least a smattering of ridiculon to make sure everybody could see. There's emergency travel cooldowns. All the unlocks are going to be retroactive, so if you're already up to a certain legacy level, you'll have it like day one. You'll have all these things unlocked. Also, you can... Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, how did it sound to you when you were watching it? I mean, does it really sound like this is going to be a really welcomed addition? I mean, it sounds like a lot more carrots on a lot more sticks to me.
It really it is, but it's amazing how big this is. It's obviously something that this isn't something they've just thought up. There's no way it is. That they were planning on having this at release, and they simply didn't have it ready. So this has been building for a long time. So it is a lot more carrots on sticks, but it's going to be such a central part of the game. I think that's what I didn't realize before today, was this legacy system isn't just tacked on. I think they meant this to be basically at the heart of the game, as a real sort of like party revolution of your character. And it's honestly staggering. It's just sitting there, I was watching the live stream, and I know Larry, we talked to after one of the panels today, he called into us, and he was just talking about, he was sitting there and looking around and talking to people and just saying, I can't believe how much is in this. It's I mean,
it's the Jesus patch. It is the Jesus patch. That's really what it is. This really sounds, I mean, you've seen this, the term floating around all over the place going, this sounds like what Star Wars: The Old Republic should have been at launch. But
yeah,
hey, you know, dates come, they go. You got investors, you got to push things out. Sounds like there's so much packed in 1.2. It's just out of control, though.
Yeah, it really feels like they had that core BioWare storyline and play ready, and they were like, okay, we've got that. That's going to be working for us at launch, and then the rest we can bring online after. And they're certainly bringing a lot online.
We haven't gotten a date on the Jesus patch though yet, have we?
No, we haven't got a definite date on the Jesus patch yet, but they're aiming for early April.
Hang on, I'm praying. I was praying for the Jesus patch. Thanks, God.
Okay.
For all your Republic news and info, keep it dialed in right here to GameBreaker.tv. Be sure to watch our Star Wars: The Old Republic show, The Republic, every single Monday right here at 6 PDT. We'll see you next time.